live from Studio 6B, Real America's Voice on a Thursday night. Welcome to the program. Dish Network Channel 219, Pluto TV Channel 470, 1029 on Samsung TV Plus. You can also catch the show on Distro TV as well as the Roku channel. And, of course, follow us on all of the socials. We're talking about the Twitter X, the Twixers that are over there, the Rumblers. We'll be checking in with them in just a little bit as well. YouTube, Facebook, the Getter chat on Getter. You can also follow the show on Instagram, but it's going to be mostly, as Damon described last night, mostly just pictures of him and his dog. So that's what the Instagram, the LFS6B show Instagram.
That's an impressive list, but
yeah.
You got a cup and a string too?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We do that. We got it all covered. Yeah. So make sure you do that. Follow us on all of the socials, and of course, like and share the show so we can get those numbers up and spread this virus that we call the LFS6B show. Live from Studio6B.com is the home of everything for the show. Of course, any merch that you're looking for, some cool shirts. I think Damon's got some planned shirts coming up, so that'll be good. I'm still waiting for the Team Chemtrails shirt. If we can get that one going, then I think he actually might make a buck.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Kevin Downey Jr. is off tonight. Damon is off tonight. He's off checking out some colleges with the kid. So we've got the. We're not gonna skip a beat, are we?
No,
of course not. Slick Rick is here. He's got sports. How are you?
I'm doing well. Rick, Vin, we got Doug Smith joining us later
Doug
tonight.
Smith is going to be coming in as well to come in as a guest. We also have a guest lined up. We're going to be doing odds makers later, of course. With the guest for the chat guest.
Yes.
For the audience. Yes. Oh my goodness, because we're not going to be on tomorrow night. We found out late last night. We found out tomorrow night, Friday night show is going to be preempted for a Trump rally that just kind of germinated. So
we got Trump by Trump.
Yeah, we got Trump by Trump.
There you go.
So we'll be off.
Well done.
But we will be poking our faces over to the Real America's what is it called? American First Warehouse for the Real America's Voice viewer appreciation. That's what I was trying to get out.
Joe the Box.
Joe the Box knows we're coming. So we'll be there tomorrow night as well. So if you're going to be there, say hello to us. Enjoy some great barbecue. Vin is here, one of the original LFS6Bers, as Damon likes to call it.
Yeah, I'm like a classic antique. I come right in. I appreciate you guys having me in, by the way. Thank you. You guys do an amazing job.
Welcome to Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday. I will say I'm having post-traumatic debate syndrome right now. A couple of days after.
Watching with Big D, yeah.
I know. The tropical depression Damon is out of the studio. So,
yes.
So
oh man.
The mood is a little bit lighter, a little bit more positive.
Just a little.
And a little bit more positive.
I have no comment.
We spoke about this last night. Given 24 hours, it's amazing the difference. At least, and I talked about my own personal, confirmation bias, where I was expecting, and I equated it to sports. I expect Aaron Judge to hit a home run every single time. Trump is our Aaron Judge. If he doesn't hit a home run every single question, I think we lost. Unfortunately, a lot of people feel that way. They want the home run every single time, and that's not how this game works. And then we're finding out 48 hours later, you know what? Things because of the way we look at things, the way others who maybe aren't as invested as we are saw something totally different. What did you see, Vin?
Yeah, the most positive thing that I'm getting out of the post-traumatic debate syndrome here is that people are really paying attention to the bias of the media.
Yes.
And when you look at the polling's reflective of that. The independent polling is reflective of that. And now you're seeing, and this is what happens. This is what drives me completely crazy. Whenever there's a story about Trump, whenever he does something or says something, a few days later, all of a sudden the retractions start coming.
Right.
And they're coming one by one by one. But at the end of the day, the reality of the debate itself, it's not as crazy as we thought. And the folks at ABC, they really screwed up, and people saw it. And how happy do you feel about that? That people are seeing that,
right? Well, that's been something I've said since Trump was elected, since he started running. Actually, is that is his greatest gift, that he was able to say, "Look, these people are lying to you. All you got to do is pay attention and listen." And more people, like you said, are starting to pick up on, oh, I see what they're doing here. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, now you see, now you can see it. And once you see it, you can't, as they say, unsee it.
Yeah.
Now you notice it all the time.
Yeah, the thing about this particular one, it was so obvious, even if you're on the left.
Yes.
Of course, the hardcore lefties, yeah, they love this. They're high-fiving. Kamala, for whatever she is, she did a decent job for what she needed to do. But the bias was there. And my big theme today is journalism dead? Is it to blame? Is this a wake-up call for that? Or have we sunk into the depths of this is like how it's going to be going forward?
I hope not.
I hope not either. But when the next debate, he's not doing the next debate, right? But
So
why
far.
should he?
As of today, he says he's not going to. I can see that changing because I feel like, and again, I'm one of these. I'll get out over my skis. I'll put the tinfoil hat on. I think he's going to bait her into it. He's going to make her complain that, oh, look, he's running. He doesn't want to debate me, and then he'll turn around and be like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, I think it's a little posturing right now.
And then all of a sudden she'll be like, you know how you talk smack until the bully, as a bully you talk smack until the kid hits you back, and you're just like, what happened?
Yeah. Well, I've heard some great suggestions, by the way,
too.
about debates, how to do it if he comes back.
Okay.
Because what I heard today was a couple of really good suggestions about why don't we have a more conservative or moderate host
Right.
and a liberal one, and have them each ask questions and have them answer those questions, because we cannot, like, Fox doesn't do this.
Right.
Fox does. People give Fox a bad name about being biased, and yeah, maybe they're reporting more slanted to the right, but they would never do what ABC did.
Right.
Never. So maybe there's a way to do this where it's more balanced, and if it is balanced, Trump wins.
Right.
If it's not, this is what happened. He got angry. The rest of it's history.
Yeah.
One of the ones I heard was, I heard it on Fox last night, was to have Hannity ask the questions to Kamala and let Rachel Maddow ask Trump the questions. Because, she'll ask him questions, he'll fire right back, he'll have answers.
Exactly.
And it'll be Hamana Hannity. If Hannity does the questions, you know that.
Yeah, that could be.
I like that idea. I forgot who it was. Somebody, I got to give him credit on Fox.
Well,
yeah.
That
Taylor
could be a way
Swift
around
can
it.
host.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift can come
She'd
in.
be great, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
she could get one of the audience questions.
So Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes be really good, right? Because one's
There
for
you go.
Trump, one's for.
By the way, I am digging that little fight that's going to happen there between those two.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
That's coming.
Yeah.
She's gonna spike her in the end zone.
You know what? I've already heard the rumor that the Kelsey Swift relationship will be ending on September 28th.
Oh, yeah?
According to the PR people. Just look for that to happen. That paperwork, I think, came out last week. Somebody dropped
Saturday
it.
night. It's a Saturday.
So we'll see what happens. They might have to extend it now a couple weeks until October and wait for
Right.
like a big event so people don't notice when it happens. But look
That's
for
another
that
hit
to
song
end.
ready to happen.
Right. Look for that
Another
to
great
end
song.
because that's about a year in. They're about a year in at this point. And again, I'm just tinfoil hatting it right now. But that could be what's on deck in October. Now that it was exposed, they might have to wait. Another thing that was exposed, and this, and I was going to go around the room and ask everybody what they thought the big news of the day was. But this just happened just as I'm packing up my stuff. I'm like, I got to go pick up Slick and pick up his ass because he can't drive today. I'm getting him here to the studio. I'm just making fun of you.
I'm not drinking.
But look at this. Look at this story. And at first, when I saw it on Twitter, I'm like, I might read it and say, okay, this person posted this on Twitter. We'll see. But now I have to give it actually some credence because it's posted on MSN.com on their news site. And this is no right wing rag here. We're talking MSN. It says here a self-proclaimed whistleblower announced that they will release an affidavit, a court document, claiming the Kamala Harris-Donald Trump debate was rigged.
Ooh.
The social media user added that the Democratic nominee's campaign was given sample questions that were essentially the same questions that were given during the debate, as well as assurances that Trump would be fact-checked.
Wow. That's the thing that amazed me about the cheating that we saw or the bias that we saw. People had to know, And thank goodness that someone's coming out and talking about this. This is a big story.
Yeah,
a big
and again,
story.
I wasn't going to really, call it a news story. I was going to be like, well, look what somebody posted on Twitter. We'll see if there's any truth to it.
Yeah.
Now it seems like it's being picked up by bigger news outlets. It also says here, and it's a quote, "I will be releasing an affidavit from an ABC whistleblower regarding the debate. I have just signed a non-disclosure agreement with the attorney of the whistleblower. The affidavit states how the Harris campaign was given sample questions, which were essentially the same questions that were given during the debate, and separate assurances of fact-checking Donald Trump, and that she would not be fact-checked," one person claimed on X platform. The user added that the said affidavit states several other factors were built into the debate to give Kamala a significant advantage. "I have seen and read the affidavit, and after the attorney blacks out the names of the whistleblower and other information that could dox the whistleblower, I will release the full affidavit. I will be releasing the affidavit before the weekend is out."
Wow.
So again,
confirming what we know, by the way. I mean, this was obvious, but thank goodness someone's talking about it.
Yeah. It says here also that Trump and Harris campaigns have not reacted to the tweets. The former president on Thursday confirmed he will not debate his opponent again. So, we'll have to see. This person is promising sometime before the end of the weekend. I hope that they're very happy and that they don't have plans to leave this earth anytime soon by their own accord.
Yes, that's right. They may fall out of one of those windows.
Yeah.
Paging Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton.
Yeah,
So
right.
we'll see if this person actually does have this affidavit and can release it, because that would be the I don't know. Would that be the death knell for the Harris campaign?
The thing is with this corruption that we see on the left, there's no death knell.
Yeah.
They just keep doing it and keep doing it, and they keep getting caught, and no one's paying attention. I actually have something on this. When we get a little later in the show, I want to share it with you. But what do you think about Trump not debating anymore? We want him talking, but not debating. I think he's making the right decision here, which is contrary to what I believe in holistically with politicians. They should talk, they should debate, but not like this.
Right.
So it's like, I'm not going to debate.
Yeah, well, with all these restrictions, I think he does best when he does one of those town halls, when he takes questions from people. If they want to debate and I wouldn't even call it a debate, just do a town hall together where the audience asks questions.
That I like.
That might be somewhere in the middle. And again, he shines with that because he connects with people. He's more of he's a story guy. He can sit down and tell you stories and just envelop you into the conversation.
That's his lane.
Yeah.
Totally. And you're right on about that. That would be a fantastic way to do it.
Yeah.
But conversely, I don't see him winning anything more if he does another debate.
Right. All right. Well, we've got a bunch of show coming up. We got to take our first break. We appreciate you joining us. We'll jump into the social chats in just a moment. A reminder: we have odds makers for tonight coming up at 9:30.
Yeah.
Do we know the name of the?
That's an Aaron question.
Chip
off the old block.
Chip is going to be joining us at 9:30. Chip, you better have your ducks in a row. You better be ready.
Chip's jumping into the wood chipper.
especially with Aaron. Aaron is loaded. She's loaded for bear.
She's on fire. Aaron's on fire. She's
all right, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
That's on fire.
I was thinking about that. That'd be fun. Yeah.
For the audience, that black square.
Say you're here with Slick Rick. Yeah, we'll be there.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That's Harry has joined us on the show. Say hello, Harry.
Hey, Harry.
Harry is the black
Harry's
mom.
getting ready for the president.
There he is.
President's coming to town next Wednesday, right, Harry?
I did not know that.
Coming to Long Island. It's coming to our neck of the woods.
yeah,
President Trump.
Coming to Uniondale.
You're running that production, right, Harry? You're working on that? Yeah, of course.
He's a Long Islander, man. He grew up in Jamaica. Guy's from Long Island.
Yeah. Howdy to the Rumblers in the
Nassau.
chat. Rumble, gotta do the Rumblers. Yeah, he's gonna come by.
Oh yeah, he's coming by. He wants to go. He wants to go to the rally. Yeah. Kevin wants to go to the rally. I know that. Nice.
Last time.
All right. Aaron, we got to pick the game now, you know.
Yeah, you guys gonna pick the game?
Aaron. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
Well, then I'm not going.
Aaron, you ready for that?
I thought we only knew crazy people. I don't
You ready
understand.
for the Miami Buffalo pick? Okay. We're going to do that at the First Sports.
So let's do the. Are you guys doing the pick? So we'll do like it. You should still run the odds maker intro.
Not for that.
Not for the for the Thursday night game.
But okay.
Because you guys
All
are
right.
picking it.
Run the intro for Thursday.
Yeah.
Run the intro.
Yeah. Go for it. It'll be fun.
Go for it, though.
He's trying to
All right, well.
pull out all the stops tonight.
Yes.
Because I gotta get.
Yes.
All right, well, you could do something before you go to sports. Game is just kicking off.
Oh, who's playing tonight?
Miami. Miami's hosting Buffalo. It's a good game. Good divisional game at the Hard Rock. Buffalo Bills.
Saying hello to the people in the Twix chat, the Twixers. I like the Twix chat. I came up with the Twix.
You did. I think you invented it.
It's a mix between Twitter and X. Twix.
I like that.
Yep.
Right?
I like that.
I don't want to tweet. I want to Twix.
I thought
I
that
think
was-
that's even a better
I
name.
thought
Plus,
that was very
it's
clever.
a delicious candy.
Yes.
All right, live from Studio 6B, Real America's Voice on a Thursday night. Welcome to the program. Damon is off tonight. He will return on Monday. Quick note, KDJ is off tonight as well. Tomorrow night, the show is off. We originally thought we were going to be on. There were things going on. Things changed in terms of scheduling and things that are happening on the ground. So to accommodate what the network wanted to do, we said we're going to step aside, let you guys do what you're going to do, and we'll come back on Monday live.
But they might see us because we're going to be at America's First
Yes.
Warehouse, and we may pop on and say hello to the audience if it avails itself.
Yeah.
You know, they'll see us.
It's going to be a good time. From what I hear, Joe the Box has got some nice stuff set up. Like he's got some nice barbecue.
Oh, nice. Joe is top notch, first class the whole way. You kidding?
So it should be a good time. It's a viewer appreciation event at the America First Warehouse right here on Long Island. It's a great place. If you haven't seen it, hopefully some of the pictures and some of the video from tomorrow night can kind of put it into perspective for you. It's like a tribute. It's like a tribute. Yeah, right.
Absolutely. Oh, it's a big tribute to the. It's a tribute to conservatism. It's a tribute to the GOP, and it's definitely a big tribute to President Trump.
Right.
I would love him to see it one day. I think he'd really enjoy that room.
Yeah.
I really do.
Who knows? Maybe next Wednesday he'll be like, "Hey, I'm getting in early. Why don't I shoot out, say hi to Joe the Box
You never know.
at the warehouse, and then I'll go do my speech in Uniondale."
I spoke to Joe the Box, who, by the way, owns the America's First Warehouse. I said, "Joe, how you doing there?" He goes, I'm killing it. He said, but you know what? He has a business. He does a storage business, and he says, Rick, I need President Trump to get in. I really need him to get in. He says, it's a grind. And I see that with the business that I do. You know what? It has been very tight out there for businesses. Money is tight. People don't know what the future is. So big time. Listen, there's no what if. Maybe. He's got to get in. If not, we all have to I'm not even going to go there.
Okay, don't go there.
I'm not.
And Vin, of course, I think people would like to see you as well, one of the originators of the show, and now making your way back into the program, which is nice.
Yeah, I'm loving it. This is great. I have to say, some of my fondest memories, all the years doing this show, it just was great. And watching what you guys have done with it, has been even better. But I'm just happy to be back in a seat here. Because, a lot of the things that I talk about or that are on my mind, this is what it is. This is as organic as it gets.
Yeah.
I really feel this way. This is stream of conscious, most of the stuff I talk about.
Yeah.
And if people like that, I like saying it. It's a great fit. So I want to do more.
We like having you. And you know what? This is a great platform. The way Damon really lets us speak our mind, and the network is great. They don't censor us. We have to be careful with some of the stuff we say to stay on any of these streams. But quite frankly, it is nice to have some autonomy, and I love the platform myself as well.
Yeah, so it's a good time. It's always some interesting stuff. And again, it's going to be a good time tomorrow night. So if you are going to be joining Real America's Voice at the America First Warehouse, who knows? You might be sharing a spare rib with us.
Might be sharing a pulled pork with Delgado.
I love the pulled pork.
That's my corn. Get out of the way, please.
I want the bratwurst.
Damn it.
I want the brat, man. Give me the brat.
Of course you do, Slick. Anyhow, let's change the gears just a little bit. Since it is a Thursday, and we got to do odds makers, the full odds makers at 9:30. We do have to pick tonight's game. Thursday night football is on tap.
Yeah, before we get the chip, we got the Monday night game.
So we'll do the Thursday night game. We'll pick this game. Let's kick off the odds makers, then we'll do some sports with Slick. Aaron, let's kick it. Here we go.
Ooh, right.
You always know it's odds makers time when the football hits you in the face.
Absolutely. Well, here we go, Rick. We got the Bills, the Buffalo Bills, that would be. This is an AFC East matchup heading down to Miami in the old Hard Rock Stadium, taking on the Dolphins. Game just underway, about 2 minutes in, no score. So, Aaron, we're good. Bills have the ball, and they're driving. But who you like, Aaron?
What's the line on this game?
The line of this game, I'm sorry, 2.5 points would be the Miami Dolphins are laying 2.5 points.
Ooh, I saw 1.5. Okay, still, I'm going to go with my choice. I'm going with Miami over the Bills. Josh Allen is going into this game with a hand injury, and they're also on a short week, and I just don't think that the Bills are going to be able to get it done in Miami tonight. Even though the Dolphins started slow last week, Tua ended up with over 300 passing yards and was able to get it done, got the win over Jacksonville, so I think they're going to be able to get it done easily over the Bills tonight.
Yep, well, ESPN line was indeed 2.5 when I last looked, and I'll tell you, I'm going the opposite direction. I'm taking the Bills on the road. I like Josh Allen. You know, Josh Allen is 11-2 versus Miami with 41 touchdowns, so he knows how to play ball there, and I don't think he's going to get caught between a rock and a hard place down there. And running back for Miami, one of their running backs, they have a great running attack, but Raheem Mostert is out tonight, and he's very good, especially down at the goal line. Yep, I think they're going to miss him. He was just ruled out earlier today. So I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills. Hey, Buffalo Bills. Yep. So give me the Buffalo Bills plus 2.5.
All right, very good. So there's your Thursday night football pick on the odds makers. We'll keep track of that. We'll keep track of the game. We'll get updates throughout the show. But now let's do sports itself with Slick Rick. Slick Rick Sports brought to you by Mike Lindell's MyPillow. You can go to mypillow.com. Use our code LFS6B at checkout. Save yourself some great money on some great stuff. I hear now he has socks. I was watching War Room, and he was on the show talking about socks, and I'm like, I love socks. Everybody loves socks.
It's about time he had socks.
Yeah.
Are they bathroom hand dryer warmer friendly?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out because I'm going to get me some of them My Pillow socks. How about that?
Because he likes to put his socks on the hand warmer in the bathroom.
Yeah,
that's a known joke.
You can wear them and sleep on them.
I blow my socks. So there you have it. All right, let's do some sports with Slick.
You should see a specialist. You really should. All right, here we go. NCAA football. We got a little football action tonight too, boys. Thursday night on the gridiron for the college teams. Arizona State taking on Texas State down in good old Texas. Tied at 7:14 to go in the second quarter. And Northwestern State is taking on South Alabama. Right now, South Alabama running up the score in the second quarter, up 30-10 with the ball. And we got some Major League Baseball getting down to the wire here, Rick. Yankees 1-0 over the Red Sox in the Bronx. Bottom of the fourth. We got the Rays over the Guardians 3-2 mid-fourth. Earlier today, Rockies topped the Tigers 4-2. That's final. The Cardinals bombed the Reds 6-1. Reds, that's over for the Reds. Astros 6-3 over the A's. That's a final as well. Rangers out in Seattle on the West Coast taking the Mariners 9:40 first pitch, and 9:45 we got the Brewers in Nancy Pelosi's hometown there, the Giants. Then that'll be again 9:45 first pitch for that. Well, we'll keep an eye because baseball's getting down to nitty gritty. We're down to about 14-15 games, so a lot of excitement and baseball playoffs just around the corner. And well, we'll stick with the. We talked about the odds maker. Let's get into Tyreek Hill. This saga that doesn't want to end, right? All this drama about this pullover on Sunday. Well, Tyreek Hill saga takes surprise turn after denial of explosive claim. This is Dylan Gwynn of Breitbart. On Wednesday, Tyreek Hill claimed that lawyers representing one of the officers involved in Tyreek Hill's detainment during a traffic stop Sunday morning had offered an apology for the behavior. The report claimed that Tyreek Hill denied the officer's attempt to apologize. Now lawyers representing the cops say the report is false and no apology was offered. They already tried to apologize, but we declined, Hill told reporters. It's up to everybody else's judgment to have their own opinion about how they feel about the video. video. However, lawyers representing Miami-Dade police officer Danny Torres deny that such an overture was ever made. Neither Officer Torres, his legal representatives, attorneys, or anyone speaking on his behalf has had any communications whatsoever with Mr. Hill, his counsel, or his representatives. Torres' representatives told Outkick. Hill has publicly called Officer Torres to be fired. He's actually calling for his termination. After a careful and thorough review of the multiple body cameras and concerned citizen videos that capture the unfortunate events that transpired on Sunday, September 8th, between several officers of the Miami-Dade Police Department and Tyreek Hill, we are demanding for the immediate termination of the officer that had been placed on administrative leave, Hill said in a statement via attorney Julius B. Collins. Hill has admitted he could have handled things better, but claims nothing he did gave the officer the right to literally beat the dog out of him. Oof, this is hard words. So, and it goes on and on. I'll get to a continuation a little bit later. But yeah, I saw that video, and I'm sorry. I support the police. I back the blue on that one through and through.
Yeah, you can't roll up your window. Your blacked out window when the cop was already talking to you. Now you put it into a position where they don't know what's going on the other side.
And repeatedly say, "Don't touch my window, bro."
Yeah.
You know where Chris Rock had a comedy routine on this?
Yeah.
You don't want to get shot and killed? Cooperate with the police.
Yeah.
They tell you to put the window down, put the window down.
Do what they say.
I mean, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is? It's that coddled celebrity.
Yes, sir.
It's a bad pattern, by the way.
Nobody tells them no. And that's what happens. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Dr. James Thorpe is going to be joining us from the Wellness Company, and we'll do some stuff. We'll do some stuff with Vin right after that as well. Live from Studio 6B, Real America's Voice. Stay there.
I mean, you're going to tell me.
He put the window up. It would be one thing if he kept it down a little and said, well, what's the problem?
Right.
Here's my ID. Push the window up. I mean, honestly.
Bad.
Yeah.
Bad. And he's on the phone, and the cop doesn't know what
They
he's
were a
going
little
for.
aggressive, but I have to say, they must have just been so annoyed. Like, here's another dude we're pulling over that's just not cooperating.
Yeah.
Some online communities have nicknamed the officer due to his accent and stature, Tiny Montana.
Oh, really? Say hello to my little friend.
Hello to my little friend.
I need a nickname like that.
I
Tiny
like that
Montana.
one. I like that.
They call him Tiny Montana.
So, Facebook and YouTube people, I apologize. You know the drill when we have Wellness Company guests on. I got to pause the stream.
Oh, okay.
We'll pick it up after.
All right, so YouTube and Facebook people, the stream is paused.
So YouTube.
Like Fran just said, until after James Thorpe has concluded his interview. And then we'll be back with you guys on that stream. In the meantime, though, yeah, I like that. Tiny Montana. Will you kiss me if I beat your ass?
Tiny Montana. Hello, I'm Tiny Montana. Come to my barbecue place.
Say hello to my little handcuffs.
That's good.
Exactly. Say hello to my little handcuffs.
You stupido.
I'm sorry. He was just an idiot.
Yeah, he was just, it's like he started off well. The window was all the way down.
Take the ticket. He was doing 60 and a 40. I mean, you know,
Not
how
even
many
that.
times,
You know what?
It's not a big deal.
Chances are he would have gotten pulled over. One of the other cops would recognize, be like, "Oh, whoa, hey, we know why he's goes. We can let it slide. We'll just give him a warning this time." But he had to be a d-bag about it.
How many times
How
has
many
this escalated into a shooting? I mean, how many times?
Because people just think, "Well, I don't have to listen to you." Ay caramba. Anyhow, so I'm signed into the Getter chat. I signed into the Twixers. The only one I always have trouble with is Facebook for some reason.
Well, we're off right now, right?
Yeah, the Facebook and the YouTube are now, I guess, paused until we come back.